This is Sunday, the 21st of July 2024. Now, what I've come across here is quite interesting. In the past, it's been brought to my attention that these illogical teepee structures that appear overnight, nobody ever sees anyone building them, and they're often built right in the middle of the winter where you've got leaf litter making the mud, not really mud anymore, on the forest floor or woodland floor. It's just like this black slick, and you slip around in it. It makes your clothes filthy. You can't even walk in it even if you're careful, let alone in the dark, because you can't be careful in the complete pitch black, can you? Of, you know, splattering it everywhere. Now you see this one here, this would be one, but people always say no, they're built by children or Cub Scouts or something. Well, this one here is the kind of thing that children build. You see, now you have to take my word for it, but out there, that's the Banks, right? This is Ambley Woods, but that's very far from any car park. The car park's literally the polar opposite to that. That's due south. The car park would be north of here, only a couple of hundred, no, the nearest car park or place you can park maybe 300 meters away maximum, but it's the opposite end. So this is the kind of thing, you know, makes sense. Some structural, I mean, it's just a game, clearly, but even with it clearly just being a game, you know, they haven't bought stuff here particularly to put in it. There's attempts to put things on the floor so you could sit in it or something like that. That is a viable shelter which people can actually go in. Fair enough, it's got nothing on the top of it, but it's in the summer, it's not near a car park. One thing is, it's not completely hidden, because when children or say homeless people build shelters, they often hide them. You know, they're very difficult to find unless you're right on top of them. But this is the example of everything that something might outwardly look similar is not. It's kind of got some logic to it. Also, if you see, they've made use of the terrain, because if it's not picking it up particularly well on this camera, it all looks flat, but that's like a dip. That's a dip in the ground, see here, look. So they've taken advantage of the fact that you're actually not, you know, you're not on a flat ground. You're in a ditch. Yeah, it's at least 4 foot, 3.5 foot deep. Anyway, so that's an example of something that's been built by children, probably, or maybe a family, you know, just for something to do in the summer where you're not going to get completely covered in filth, and it's not pissing it down with rain, and it's not freezing cold. All of which do not apply to the other teepee structures which are found all around Western Europe, in every single area where there's civilization or civilization nearby.